and welcome to the Business Spotlight. I'm Pat Dewar. Today I've got an amazing show for you today. One of my very special guests is Oginga Carr. He's one of the guys that I've been following for a number of years. I met him through a seminar company that I thought would be a really amazing person to follow, learn from, even to work with in many ways. One of the things that's happened this year is that he and I have actually come together in some different workshops. I don't want to call it that. Maybe conferences would be better. Because the thing is that there are a lot of business owners out there that need good information. And I'm so excited to introduce Oginga Carr. Oginga, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here and get a chance to spend some time with you.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
I'm really interested to let the audience know exactly what's your story. I mean, where'd you come from?
Well, I got to tell you that even though my name's Oginga Carr, I'm from Arkansas, and so my brother and my sister's names are Michelle and David, but they're 11 and 12 years older than me. So I was one of those surprise babies. My mom hates when I say that, but I love helping people. That's the thing, and it's been something that's gone into my entire life. Has been, how do I help people? So from college on, I played football in college, and from college on, I always either worked in sales or worked in nonprofits,
right,
working with kids and working to do so. And so all those things intersected in my life. I like to say that I had a second birthday. So on September 22nd, 2006, I was in a hospital and I was extra thirsty and couldn't figure out, and those different things that were going on. And so I went to the hospital, and when they took my blood sugar, it was 954. And so for those of you who don't know anything about diabetes, it should be about 1/10 of that is what it should be. So I was 10 times what it should have been. And so the doctors were trying to figure out why I wasn't either dead or in a coma. And they're all whispering, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I couldn't understand what it was. But that day changed my life because I had thought that in my life that I was going to play professional football. That's what I figured. A big guy, I figured that's what was going to happen. So even though I did well in school and those things, that's what I figured I was going to do. I got injured, didn't make it, and so I put myself into a self-destructive mode that was horrible. And I wasn't able to be the best person I was able to be able to be. And so on that date, on September 22nd, I made a bargain, and I said, if you get me out of this, I'll do better. And we've all kind of done that, Pat.
Sure.
And done that in our lives. But for me, it wasn't about the bargain. It was about the work that was next.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where things started to shift in my life. At that point in time, I was working in a Fortune 100 company, and I was also running a nonprofit as well too. So I had a lot of things that were going on, but I was being extremely destructive with myself as far as not taking care of myself. And so many times what's going on the outside of our bodies, many times it's kind of a clue of what's going on the inside of your body as well.
Absolutely.
Too. And so at that point in time when I was 954 in my blood sugar, I also was nearly 500 pounds. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't taking care of myself in the right way. And so I made that bargain and I started to do the work.
Right.
And that's one of the most important things that happened for me in my life, was to be able to do the work. See, I've lost now about 185 pounds.
Nice.
Okay. But it's not, weight loss is not about that 185 pounds or anything as far as that. It's about 3 pounds. And that's the 3 pounds that's in your brain. The average human brain weighs 3 pounds. And so if we can make shifts in our mind, then we can make differences. Because Pat, I was unfortunate enough to have gotten sick also without insurance, which was a bad idea as well too. So I started at the absolute bottom because I was at my heaviest, and I also ultimately ended up having to file bankruptcy in order to be able to get out from under the bills and the different things that were there. But what I realized is that I could do something different in my life,
right,
and that we could make differences in our lives and be able to make changes in our lives and to be able to do it. And so I didn't become a weight loss guru or any of those things like that. I didn't go and have surgery to be able to, I'm not against seeing those things. Started making changes in my life, and those changes affected my life, my business, affected the people who were around me, and it gave me my purpose. And so when you have a purpose in your life, it makes something turn on in your life. It makes something change.
Right.
That light turns on for yourself. And so you know that I'm here and what my purpose is here for. And so I
Right.
knew that. Absolutely.
Well, I know one of the things that you do really well is that you're real systematic and in the formulas that you bring to the marketplace and working with business owners. I know you spend a ton of time in the structure of businesses in a way that help them create more success. And that was actually one of the main reasons that I wanted to work with you in some of these areas that we're creating. One of the things you want to watch for, folks, is the Limitless Summit and the I Dream I Achieve, plus the, what are the other ones?
The Breakthrough Accelerator Boot Camp as well,
Breakthrough
too.
Accelerator boot camps that you're creating that are so successful in giving business owners really the tools that they need to create the success that they want. When you think limitless, think you used to work for somebody else and have to follow all their rules. But as a business owner, you make your own rules up. It's all made up, folks. And we've got several more keys coming right after the break, and I know you won't want to miss them. Thanks for being with us on the Business Spotlight. We'll be right back.